for some of your feedback. Professor, yes. Good morning, and how have you been since the last time you were here? And Tuesday we had a guest who says he's a good friend of yours, and he sent greetings, Joshua Okayo.
Yes, Joshua Okayo, I know him very well.
Yes.
He's among the people who are voicing out the progressive movement, and I think we wish him well. But nevertheless, the week has been every week, Alan, seems to be something that is taking us back to the ages. Now, what is making noise a lot is about these rice imports, which I'm not very happy about.
Yes.
And if you look at now, when you import rice and waive out the duty, yet the local farmers are paid the duty, the ones who have just imported are paid the duty, you really destabilize the competition, what's called the free market. So I think that's something people are crying about, but there's something to celebrate about as well. Harambee Stars beating DRC Congo. Batoto Bamungu. Beating Batoto Bamungu is not something that is easy.
They've already identified as children of God.
Yeah, so the president has already given them, should give them $1 million each. Has he given or he is about to give?
He called upon the FKF president, the new FKF president, to call him later today to give out that money. So probably it will happen.
Yeah.
Doesn't that paint a good picture?
No,
isn't the president trying to rebrand himself?
Well, I mean, as an economist, Alan, you have to separate between you are somebody with affirmative action or you are a structural economist. If you are affirmative action, when you pick people and give them 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, that does not help. But if the president wants to really revamp the sports in Kenya, genuinely, you need a robust grassroots mobilization where there will be academies everywhere to build infrastructure. The second thing you need to build is about the technical training for coaches. The third thing you need to is a robust infrastructure for training like sports complexes and all these kind of things. The fourth thing you need to do is very good coaching technical team, and lastly you need to have the player commitment culture and the rest. These could be sustaining. All the football clubs you hear about Ghana, you hear Cote d'Ivoire, you hear about Nigeria, but also if you go outside you talk about Brazil, they have all this. That's what has made them. But nevertheless, it's not bad to hand over 60 million shillings to these players. Actually, there are 40 players in the camp, so that's 40 million given to them. It's not very bad. So we wish the Harambee Stars another win, and now as they win, the president pockets start getting bad. At
the end of the tournament, close to 600 million Kenyan shillings.
I tell you, we want them to win up to the end.
All right, the dailies this morning. Murder gone cold. That is a headlining story in the Standard. Now, they were fathers, daughters, lawmakers, and whistleblowers killed brutally, murdered publicly, then forgotten by a justice system built to forget. From Chris Msando to Mercy Keino, Jacob Juma to Agnes Wanjiru, their death sparked outrage, but no answers years later, no convictions, no closure. As families grieve, the silence is so quiet, and a nation once promised accountability must now confront a grim question: why do Kenyans dead never get justice?
Wow.
That is the headlining story in the Standard this morning. And of course there is the picture of Msando, there is the picture of Jacob Juma, and Mercy Keino, who was found dead on June 17th, 2011. That is 14 years on.
Yeah. Alan, you know, when I was a student of philosophy, there's something they say that their might is right. The might right simply means that justice is to the one who has power. Justice is given to the one who has money. I know power can either be money, power can either be by the gun, or power can be given by celebrity status. So if you have one of the three, you might get justice in Kenya. But it depends on whoever you are fighting against. If they have more of it, if they have more celebrity power than you, they have more gun power than you,
and they have more
money than you, you can't. And I think that's what is the stark contrast in this country. And Alan, simply put, there will be no justice in Kenya. There will be no right for a Kenyan until we have the right person in State House. Because all these people have been brutalized by the state.
Yeah.
All of them. There's no way the state can kill you and then you win a case against the state. And not even compensation for these people. But I know, Alan, that just like we say that the good coexists with the evil, and light coexists with darkness. In the end, the light will be seen. In the end, the good will become evil.
Yeah.
So no matter how long it takes, justice will come for these people, mark my word. Because I'm sure, you see, God has heard these people's cry.
Yeah.
I think, Alan, you must have had the occasion to attend any of the funerals of those people. When you hear how people cry, you know, I've gone to these people's funerals, some of them.
Yeah.
I did not cry that they died, but I cried at the pain
that you saw their kins crying.
Saw their kin have. Like, you know, when I went for Albert Ojwang's Requiem Mass, when I heard how the mother cried, I broke down, and when I was given a microphone to speak, I only spoke for 35 seconds and gave Justin Muturi the microphone to continue speaking.
Yeah.
Because for me, it was heartbreaking. But I also went to Musando's death. Musando is from Mugenya. I come from Mugenya and Siaya. I saw that. You look at the death of the Bridget, the lady from Kiambu.
Yes.
You look at Julia Njoki, the lady that we had from Nanyuki. This Mercy Keino.
Yeah.
These ones were some of the most painful deaths Baby Pendo.
Yes.
And nothing has ever come. But sometimes they die and politicians come and enjoy. Like when Baby Pendo died, it was a riding, one of the riding things that was used by ODM to talk about how the government was bad. Eventually they were given power. Yeah. And ODM was given a share in the government. They never bothered. It's a sad state of affairs. And I think that what we need to do in Kenya is that we need to ensure that your right is your right, irrespective of rank, race, community, region, color, gender. And let me tell you what you are seeing here, Alan, is the tip of the iceberg. Do a duty. There is to do a national duty. Yeah. Just go to City Mortuary and ask the morgue attendant, how many bodies are here that cannot be identified? Over 100.
Nobody knows where they came from.
Yes,
nobody
and they
knows
are written,
nothing.
the bodies, they are written something unidentified. How can a son, a daughter,
a whole Kenyan,
a Kenyan, not be identified? What the hell is going on?
In their own country.
Yes.
If it was abroad, you would understand.
Go to City Mortuary. There's even a place where they dispose them, they throw them like you throw these takatakas. If I'm lying, go and do your investigations. Ask them, if bodies are not identified, where are they taken to? Yeah. You'll be shown where they're taken to. And it is a sad state of affairs. Forget about that, that's now the dead. Go to Kenyatta National Hospital. Yeah. Go to this ward called 6D. That's on the 6th floor. Go there, you'll find people with limbs that are broken with bullet. Who owns bullets in this country?
The government.
So go there and you'll count. I was there. Over 60 people in that floor with bullet wounds. Some of them amputated. And they are not few, they are many. You look and said, that guy was a father, was a breadwinner. That woman was a breadwinner somewhere. That one was a son that someone hoped was going to turn around their life. Like my mother gave birth to me. And in my family, we were very poor. So I asked my mom, Mom, why did you give birth to 11? You knew very well we are poor. Then my mother told me, son, I knew that out of 11, one will cross the border. Kuna mtu atavuka tu. Yes.
Na sisi sote maisha badilike.
And if you see why poor people tend to have much, it's because they are gambling. First of all, they are gambling twice. One is they don't have the medical ability to make these kids survive. Yes. And two, they are gambling that one of them might have a breakthrough and pull the others. Yes. So fortunately, I'm the 6th born. Yes. I think I made a breakthrough, Alan. Yeah. My brother is a priest. He made a breakthrough. And then from there, my sister became a teacher, and we pulled the rest of us. Yeah. Now our last born has a master's degree. He works for a multinational company. Yeah. He's married. he has a baby, he graduated from Strathmore the other day with a master's degree,
Yeah.
and that is what my mother's calculations were. So, but some families are actually in that desperate measure.
Yeah.
So if you eliminate one like that, you eliminate the chance. Suppose I was the one who was eliminated, or my sister,
Yeah.
or my brother who's a priest, then there could be no way forward. So parents suffer. You know, Alan, can you imagine what it takes to grow up a child until they are 12? My youngest son is going to be 8 years soon, my eldest
Yes.
child. And what I've gone through is already enough. So bring up a child.
Then you hear somebody just took them away, just like that.
Yes. Can you imagine? Those are the cases now counting. So that's how sad this is.
Yeah.
And I think that the problem in Kenya, Alan, and I repeat, is not political, it's economic. When we have economic problems, people start to become violent and start responding and start to state dissent because of economic problem. Then the government, instead of addressing the economic problem, they
make violence on them.
They create violence on them, then bring rule of law. So I've had lawyers, like if you look at now, all these people running for president, everybody has a mindset of what is the Kenyan problem. According to Maraga the other day, I heard him saying that the problem of Kenya is rule of law. I don't believe the rule of law is the problem. That is the second tier. The main problem is economic. So then the rule of law comes in when people cannot get food, they cannot get education, they can't get healthcare, they can't get livelihoods. Then they dissent, or it creates lawlessness in a way. And for that matter, the state is confronted, then they respond with the violence, then they say to break the law. Let me tell you what, if the state was delivering affordable healthcare, education, livelihoods were not being disturbed the way they are being, who would be on the street?
Nobody.
Do you know, Alan, that every year 1 million students graduate from university and they join what is called an employment market, Alan? Do you know that we left calling this thing a job market? Because why is it?
No
is there
jobs
jobs
anymore.
in Kenya? So there's no job market. So 1 million people, so when William Ruto became president in 2022, 1 million people joined. 2023,
another million.
2024,
another million.
2025,
another million.
2026, and 2027, we believe 7 million people having joined an employment market. And then we are going for another election. If you don't have an economist fixing the economy, there will be no hope for anyone. Even if Jesus Christ was become president, they will tell him, you must go, because
he might create more loaves of bread and people will be fed.
Yes, exactly. Which means that even Jesus Christ had to fill the 5,000. Imagine Jesus prayed upon people, performed miracles, and people said, sorry, Jesus, it is now time for food. You hear? Sauti, nasikia sauti. Sijui kama ulikuwa shule, nasikia sauti. Sauti ya mama. Sasa sauti ya mama inalia kwa tumbo. So give us food. Jesus had to feed them. And when you have a hero state who can feed his own citizens, then you find that this will be a crisis. And I can tell you, the Kenyan problem is one, economic. The political power you get is to solve that problem. So anybody seeking political power should go back and ask themselves, what is the Kenyan problem, which is economic? What is the economic ideology to solve it? If you cannot, forget about it.
And I think then it becomes hard for whoever decides to run for presidency, because they will come with their philosophy into the presidency. As you've rightly said, Dr. Maraga, former Chief Justice, he is looking at the country from a law perspective, because he's done law all his life. Mwai Kibaki looked at the country from an economical point of view. Moi looked at the country from a teacher's point of view. William Ruto is looking at the country from a bottom-up economy, because that is what...
No, from botany.
Because that is what he associated with, that I struggled, I made it, now I believe I can carry other people along. Unfortunately, though, it hasn't been able to work currently. So then that tells the voter that look at really the person that you are voting for. Unfortunately, for the former President Uhuru Kenyatta, not clear what philosophy you would align him to.
Uhuru Kenyatta, and I given you this distinction before.
Yes.
Uhuru Kenyatta was unique in a way that, first of all, he comes from a family business. He's come from a family of business.
But he never practiced himself.
No, but Uhuru Kenyatta was a tailor.
Yes.
In KCB at Kipande House, to be specific.
Yeah.
He was a banker. There's a way bankers understand about the business.
Yeah.
I was a banker before.
Yeah.
So I understand that Uhuru Kenyatta also, what made Uhuru much better than Ruto is that Uhuru Kenyatta had a bit of some technocrats in the government.
Yeah.
You see, somebody like Magoha. Magoha was a Mesiara student, graduate like me, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are called gentlemen. We don't negotiate with nonsense.
Yeah.
He was telling Uhuru that this one I can't do. You understand? Tell me one single CS.
Who can tell the president that I cannot do this?
This one I cannot do. So, you know, and you see what is the problem, even Dwale cannot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, Alan, why some economies like Japan, Korea, the US, China has grown is basically because of meritocracy. Where professional voices, in Germany by the way, where professional voices are being heard, tell me which Kenyan professional in Kenya can stand up and speak their mind without fear of being called politician.
Yeah.
Do you know, I was a professor in Strathmore. I used to go on TV to tell Kenyans about the economy. Then they said I'm a politician. Which office was I running for?
Nothing.
Have you seen me in the ballot?
Not yet.
Have I been advised by IBC?
No.
Why do you call me politicians? Harvard professors used to go against George Bush. They, even till now, they tell Trump how bad his policies are.
Yeah.
And why are
Like
they not
Jerome
being fired
Powell.
from Harvard? Because why are not being called politicians?
Yeah.
So the problem we have, Alan, is that we spend a lot of money in training professionals, but their voices get lost because of fear. You understand?
Yeah.
So you ask, Kenya has one of the best education.